people that's been new to the channel, that's been reaching out to me, asking me questions about these printers and things and whatnot. And if you guys have any type of print shop or printing business that you run from your home and your printer is down, you guys want to have, valuable information. I understand that. If you guys need training, you guys can go to my website. It's FOMDTF.com. FOMDTF.com. And you guys can schedule yourself an appointment to get some training. And it's paid training as well. It's not free, so I'm going to say that. Just want to put that out there. A lot of people who watch my videos, if you ask me certain questions and I don't answer the questions, it's because I know you haven't watched all my videos. Probably just watch one or two. A lot of things that I say, I repeat in the videos, and a lot of people still ask me questions like, "Hey, how do I do this? How do I do that?" And I say, "Hey, if you need to, if you want to get training on these things, I can help you." And that's it. So a lot of things is not for free, guys. It's a pay to play, especially if you have a business and you're trying to run your business. You have any maintenance issues and you're down and you need to go back up. You're going to reach out to somebody who knows what they're doing, and they're going to charge you a fee. So just remember that. So anybody who watches this, remember that. So I'm just going to state that and put that out there for people having head issues, clogging, or ink issues, air in the lines, or cartridge issues, or anything like that. So those are things for a technician. But I want to give you guys some free information. I want to speak about some things that I had sitting down right here. Now I'm about to do a print as well. I'm about to do a print right now. But I want to speak about some things real fast. We're going to let this printer print these images out. Let me go ahead and get this printer started. And we're going to speak about this real quick. You guys see this right here? It's an Epson book. You should invest into one. You guys should invest into one of these books. If it haven't came with the used printer that you bought from somebody through a third-party website, you need to invest in one of these books, or go get the online version that you actually can download. And a person asked me a question, and I'm gonna go back real fast right here, and let me show you guys something real quick, real quick, right here. Go back over. We'll start from right here, where I had it at. This right here is very important. That right there says cleaning the printer, right? Cleaning the printer. It's very important. Let me show you, because people have asked me certain little questions. I was like, hey guys, you gotta understand there's certain things that's going on. And in this picture right here, it shows you how to wipe your print board, and how to get this little pin right here. If you have any little clog issues or whatnot within your print board, you can remove those, right? So what I mean by that is this. All these little holes that's inside here, if you have any holes that's clogged up, you want to make sure you get your little pin and pick that out. And you want to wipe this board, and you want to clean this board. You don't want to keep that board looking like that, because that right there can start with head strike issues and whatnot. So I'm gonna just say that they're gonna start with some head strike issues. They're gonna give you one of the signs right there. So you want to take care of that. That's why I say invest into one of these books right here. And it shows you, like I said, it shows you how you take the pick tool right here. You can pick the head, pick the little whatever's inside of the particles right here, showing them wiping and cleaning the board. But I see some people boards look super, super nasty, and they have all type of issues going on. I'll be like, I don't know what the hell wrong with them. You know what I mean? And I had, this is a very, very important part too. I had left this bookmark right here. And this right here is chapter 7. This is chapter 7. And this is diagnosing the printer. Diagnosing problems. See that? So some people ask me, like, hey, how you know all this information? Because I read. Right here, diagnosing printer problems, checking for error messages and lights, improving printer performance, solving operational problems, solving miscommunicating problems. It's a gang of different things that's in here. It's a lot. So people ask me, like, how you know these things? Because I read, and then I try it, and if it works, it does. If it don't, it don't. So I know what not to do again. So I don't know, guys. Let me go and see what's wrong with this print because I had pushed print and it did not print. So obviously we have the wrong printer selected. So we're gonna go to and hit this print over again and see what happens. So yeah, that is one of the things that people don't understand. Like I got not hours of information, but months. I'm gonna say weeks, wait, hours, days, weeks, and months to years of information. So this is a very, very important book to have. It tells you everything you need to know about this printer. And now the only thing you have to do is go look and watch for the signs. Look and watch for the signs. Because you read about it, so now you have to go actually look and watch for the signs. Hands-on is one of the main things with these printers. And you start seeing what's going on. Like some people, they take these printers and they close up these ink doors right here on both sides. And they have no recollection of what an ink, what, see how this is low, need to be filled up. So, but you never want to know. See, after this print, I'm going to fill this ink up. But I'll probably fill it up tomorrow because this is just a test print. But the thing about this is, some of these printers got to have ink same level so the pressure can be set. So let me see. We got some people that's. I see a lot of people that's hit me up. Let me see who hit me up. It says right here. It says not allowed to subscribe. Yeah, because you gotta actually log on to your YouTube. You're basically watching from basically like you're not signed in your YouTube account. So that's why you can't. You know, when you watch incognito or something like that, like when you're trolling, it won't let you actually. I'm not saying that you're trolling, but it won't let you log on if you're not logged into your YouTube. It says, who asked him about this printer? Who is this right here, Bill? What you talking about, Bill? Oh, you talking about the, okay, that's another message. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Okay, now, let me show you how these whites is laying, because we was having some issues with the whites. But whites looking super nice now. I did a power cleaning, and got it back going, because I'm not printing with this printer. I've just been doing a daily maintenance on it, and it's been, you know, it's been looking good. You see how the colors is? Colors looking strong and solid as well. No, I know the light is flickering back and forth, but there's no banding in the colors. You can look at the spit box, the capping station, everything over here. It's not super clogged up. We cleaned that out. So yeah, we're gonna let this print out. This right here is a let me see a Juneteenth. You guys can see right here. We'll go right here on the side. It's a Juneteenth. So it's a customer had ordered no, a lot of these right here, and I just said it's something that's colorful, something that's bright. So let me go ahead and print that. I'll see how it looks. How you doing, Davis? What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, so these printers are the best on the market, and I keep saying that. And you guys gonna figure that out when you go to these trade shows, and they're gonna start charging you these 20,000, 15, and 30,000. The cheapest printer they probably have is $8,000 up there. That's gonna be a little small A3 printer that's only gonna print 13-inch rolls. It's gonna print fast though. That's what I can say. Those printers print faster than the normal A3 printers, A4 printers. But it just like it's a waste of time if you be doing large, you know, game sheets. And some people say, hey, I like it because I can do 13-inch rolls. I can let this bang it out because I can't stack two prints side by side. Well, I take my prints and turn them, put one here, put one there. Or sometimes you can't put them side by side. It depends on, you know, how the print is shaped. But other than that, you know, I'd rather go with a 24-inch printer, especially with these printers right here. Because one thing about these printers, let me get up and say, let me get up real fast. I'm being lazy today, guys. Let me say this. Let me show you guys. Now this right here is a 24-inch roll, right? So, and when I was telling certain people, now you can print 12, 13, 17, or 24. So you can dumb it down. You don't have to print, you know, with no 24-inch roll if you don't want to. So now, I say that to say this. Those printers that they trying to sell you say, hey, it's good because you only printing 12 inches. That's it. You can go get you a 12-inch roll and just throw it on. And you can have one of these right here. You can have some extra. Like I have extra ones. Put a 12-inch roll on here, have it ready to go, and just slap it right on. So, or a 13-inch roll. So this printer right here can print different size rolls, you know, and that's the best thing about it. So, and the colors, you having one print head that's printing 1440 by 1440. Now, if you have any problems down the line with this printer and how it prints, you can swap the ink channels. You don't have to say, hey, I have two heads, one color, one white. One of my color's down or my white is down. What I'm gonna do now, I can't get the prints done. I need to order a head from China, wait till it come, and then I gotta get somebody to walk me through the process. With this printer, you can just swap the ink channels, do a couple cleanings, and you back up going after a nozzle check. You say, hey, this color went from cyan, now it's magenta, I see it, now I can print over it. I can start my prints again. So that's the best thing about this printer too. And you know, it's not super big. You don't have to have a 220 volt. You can go ahead and at regular 12 volts, plug it in the wall. You don't got to worry about trying to get the power, reconfigure the power. You don't got to do none of that with this printer. So that's another plus too. You know, but you got to think about a lot of these other printers. They can't even print, you know, as efficient with one print head, with two. And you got four-headed printers. So you got to look at that too. Now, a lot of these newer printers, the things about them is ink gas cartridges, automatic nozzle detections. They can run a power cleaning on it, and you know, and humidity control. So those are good things. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna spend 15, 20, 30 grand for that. And you know, some businesses go into debt, some business partner up, some people they finance. It's all type of different variables to get to the end of the line to get that printer. And when you inherit that business partner, that's why I say with these printers right here, you have super good quality prints, especially if somebody gives you good quality artwork. So at the end of the day, it's all about the artwork and resolution, and make sure that you know your printer is in good printing condition. That's it. I didn't set it to cut because I was going to be doing some talking, but I want you guys to if you guys don't want to pay for information, pay nobody for information, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, just go get you one of these books right here. Because all these printers are the same once you get into them. 7890s, 9890s, and whatever you want to call it, all the way up down the line, they're the same. But some of them function different, don't get me wrong, because some of the systems are a little bit more upgraded than others, like P6000s, 7000s, 8000s, and 9000s, like that. Because those are the Sure Color printers. Those are not Pantone printers. They're Sure Color. So you got to know about the Sure Color, Pantone, and Stylus Pros. They all look the same, but they got little variables between them. They all look the same. Sure Color, Pantone, you got Stylus Pro, you got to know. You know. So, check this out. You see how that look? Super nice quality inside the work. And every time that you print, I only put 30% on the white, so it looks like it's kind of like hazy, but it's still solid. And if I was to press this on the shirt, I won't get no dye migration. Plus, it got dark colors on it too, so you gotta look at that. So, on the back end of this, you gotta have good ink, you gotta have good powder, you gotta have good film, and you gotta know how to print. And you gotta make sure humidity and all these other different things is going along with your actual setup, so you can get everything the way it's supposed to be, you know. And another thing too, let me show you guys some things right here. So when you in the morning time, or whenever you get up and you start your day to start coming to print, you agitate your ink. After you finish agitating your ink, you put it back inside the printer. And then what I normally would do when I cut my printer on, I'm show you guys this right here. Go ahead, turn this around for you guys. What I normally do when my printer says ready, after I put the ink in the cartridge, right? So what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna go, and before I do a power cleaning, I'm gonna go into the menu, and I'm gonna go into printer setup, and I'm gonna right click that, and then I'm gonna go to plate and gap, right click that, and I'm gonna go all the way down to widest, because normally it's gonna be set right here to narrow. So every time you cut your printer off and cut it back on, it's gonna reset to narrow every time. So before you power it on, you agitate the ink, you cut the printer on, you go to plate and gap, go down to widest, set it, right, left click, and you back up out of there. You go down to maintenance, and you run your maintenance, run your cleaning, right? So I'm running the cleaning right now. Why? It's because I already did print. Once you do a print, you don't want to power the printer off. You want to go do a cleaning and get whatever ink that's left out and make sure that, you don't have no issues when you're trying to print the next day. But you see how this came out clean? Shout out to Martin Luther King, man, Dr. King, shout out to King. But you see how the quality of this looks nice? You're gonna get good quality prints all the time if you go ahead and do everything right accordingly. So one thing you gotta understand in the printing world, guys, let me sit back down, kind of compact in here. In the printing world, guys, let me give you a secret. You can't break no rules. You can't break any rules in the printing game. If you break them, you're gonna know you broke them. Trust me, you'll know. So, anybody interested in the proper service and maintenance training on this printer, you guys can go to FOMDTF.com. It's gonna be paid. It's gonna be cheaper than any other competitor or anybody else that said, hey, I know what the hell I'm talking about, and that's what I do. So you can go get your printer service and maintenance by somebody else or do it yourself. Take a chance, blow the print head out, or let me go to my box of shame over here. Or you can, these print heads are very expensive, like I tell people. They're very expensive, $1,500, $1,800, depending on what, $2,000, $2,300. That's not even including installation. That's you gonna buy it from somebody, gonna send it to you, then you got to figure out how you're gonna install it. Hoping that your ribbon cables is not burnt out, motherboard is not burnt out, because your motherboard still will power on. You still will have, the ink channels reading, but it just seems like one cartridge won't read. You'll pull it out, and it read all the cartridges, and you put it back in. It don't read no cartridges, and then you say, hey, let me take another cartridge over here out, and it read all those. And you put it back in, don't read none of them. It starts playing musical chairs when you start picking. That's how you know your motherboard is burnt. So, and that comes when people don't flush the print head properly. They take it off and try to save it and things or whatnot, and don't have the right proper information, and they 50-50 shot in the dark at work, and they power it back on. But if you don't dry it right, it's a 50-50 chance that it won't work. I know. So people, you want to, just get yourself the proper, information before you start jumping into it. If not, then you're going to be mad. You're going to be like this. Let me show you right here. You're going to be having all these print heads in your box. It's thousands of dollars print heads. With all these print heads, they were, I could have went and bought me a nice car. I could have bought me some, or went and bought some property or something like that. With all this right here. Some cool down payment on some property. You know what I mean? But it's not including the motherboard. So, you blow that out. You're going to need your motherboard too. So that's just the main thing. I got another one that's sitting right here, just about to go into action as well. But so I'll get to that one right there. But I don't got to tell certain people. Yeah, y'all figure it out. But I don't even put a lot of content and go deep in depth. All right. Because I got competitors, people watching, and I don't feel comfortable with giving out so much sauce and so much information, especially when my channel was doing bad, barely getting reviews, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give all this valuable information out to the world to help these people that's out here. And I don't really trip, but I gotta keep it on the wrap now. I gotta be careful about what I give up. See, I'll show you this stuff right here. Average person can remember all this stuff. This stuff is trial and error. And I know this stuff is intimidating too. So I know this off those technicalities, you're not going to feel comfortable with doing something, and you're going to have something happen. I know for a fact. Because it happened to me when I didn't feel comfortable working on things. But now it's like, hey, man, we can do it, we can do it. We can't. But yeah, these motherboards, these print heads, they cost a super, super grip. By the time you buy the motherboard and print head, you might as well bought a whole nother printer. And depending on how long it took you to get the motherboard and get the print head, you probably got to flush the ink system out and all that different stuff. So, and then put new ink in the line. Hope you have enough ink. If not, then you probably buy more ink. Gotta buy ink and print head motherboard. Shit, man, you might as well hang it up. So I tell people like that to always outsource the work. Get you some good quality prints. Somebody that you know that's gonna print some good quality prints, and they take their printing serious. They ain't just doing it for the money. A lot of people doing this for the money. That's why not. That's not. It's like you're not gonna. It's not gonna last too long if you don't have a big pocketbook. If you're doing this for the money, because you gotta do it because you like printing, you like good images, and that's gonna take you a little bit further than some people. Because you have to be some type of technician unless you go keep buying brand new printers or hire somebody to maintenance and service the printer to keep it working for you to be able to make you some money at the end of the day. So the the bottom line to it is we all gotta start from somewhere. But for the ones who've been watching, that's watching right now, can I get a thumbs up from somebody when I jump on here? Let me get some couple thumbs up. Cause I know I'm giving some good information to people. It is to be hard to stomach sometimes, you know. So that's the main thing. I hired a technician to come out to my house, and he blew my printer out in front of my fiance, my stepkids, man. And they was playing Uno. They was cooking in the kitchen. I had went and got me some ink. I was like, yeah, man. Just when I first got into the DTF, I said, man, I'm about to get it in, and blew my stuff out. I was mad as hell. So so I done went through the dinner, every walk of life. I mean, every trial and error with these printers, damn near everything, damn near. So printer printing perfectly fine, perfect novel check. All of a sudden, it just powered off and never came back on. I was trying to figure it out, and I figured it out. And that's if you go watch my videos. I got some videos that I did 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. That I explained to you guys. I had printers in my room. I took this printer to fix this printer right here because this one blew down. Now this one blew out, and I figured out like, damn, this one have an 11 channel print head. This one right here has an 8 channel. I can't take the print head and put on this. I'll blow this one out. So it's kind of things you got to know about these things. So people like, what print head was you talking about? Go watch the videos. Go get your knowledge up. Go get your head hurt. Go get your head hurt. Go get your brain hurt. Go get some knowledge. It's in the book. Like I told you, this is not no special book. I'll show you guys the back of it. I ain't scared to show you guys the back of it or the front of it. Not no special book. This was free information for everybody out here. And then right here, it says, exceed your vision. You're going to need to exceed your vision. That's what you need to do. Because I exceeded mine. But we did the novel check. Everything was good. We did a print. It turned out perfectly fine. So now what we're doing, we're going to power this printer off. And I'm about to wrap this video up. And I'm about to go watch me some TV. And eat me some junk food. And just kick back. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do nothing. Tomorrow, I go to my print shop. And it's crazy because, let me speak about this real quick. I've been printing with CADLink for the last couple of months. Aquarip as well. And CADLink, starting to like CADLink more than Aquarip. Especially I know you can print with the 1440 by 1440 color setting. That 1440 by 1440 color setting on Aquarip is phenomenal. And the 1440 by 1440 on CADLink is phenomenal too. But now I'm like, CADLink, they got so many variables and so many things you can do with the colors and the whites, and how you can, do 20 here, 30 here, and evenly transition and whatnot, do halftone prints and whatnot. It's a lot of different variables. So I think, I'm probably have to work with CADLink a little bit more, but I like Aquarip too. But CADLink, it just processes everything faster, and you don't have to rip the actual print file over and over how Aquarip is. As soon as you rip it one time, you say, hey, I'm printing it over again, it prints it right over. And then you can double it, triple it, stack it, and create more files within CADLink and just print it right out. Aquarip, I like Aquarip, don't get me wrong, but CADLink, man, it's kind of saucy. And I spoke bad about CADLink because I didn't really understand it, but it's, I could say that I didn't understand it, too technical. But when I started really getting into it and sat down, because I got so much stuff I'm doing, I really got into it. I said, this is what they was talking about. I'm still a student of the game. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm still a student. They said you can't print multiple It says you can't print multiple prints. What's that? Let me see. Hold on, I just disappeared fast. What you mean? You can't print multiple prints? With what? Cat link or alpha rip or what? I don't understand what you mean by that. It says, is this the service manual? Yep. Well, this actually is called a user's guide. That's what this is. This is a user's guide. Service manual. It's in the black one. Let me see. This what this comes in, a service guide. I have a black one. I think that's a service manual. It's a bigger one. It's over here somewhere. It's a bigger book, you know. But I guess you can call this a service manual. Is what you want to call it. But yeah, this tells you about the printer. It tells you how to travel, package it up, how to make sure that you get from A to B safe. Because people don't understand. Sometimes you remove these print heads, or you take a printer and move it from one location to another location. You'll mess around and have to do alignment because it throws the print alignment off. Okay, you said, well, yeah, you're right about that. You do. Yeah, you're right. You do. But I ain't gonna. Yeah, you do. But hey, say something else. Say something else. But it is we right. It is what it is. But it all depends on how technical you is. It all depends on you, a computer nerd or not. If you're not yeah. So, but I got 4 printers, and I run CAD Link and Alpha Rip on all the printers. So all depends on what it is. All depends. We got somebody on here. We see right here. Who said right here? I think that's somebody. What it says right here? Oh, look at that. It says Lee Girl. When they got you what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Lily Girl, huh? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, you say you got. That's the only thing, you got to have multiple multiple licenses. Yeah, because they keep a lock on their software. So, but I'm not going to speak about different things on the software. But people who worry about the printer, that's one issue. The software you can get, it's easy to get software, but you want to make sure you get you a good copy because some of them be having bootleg versions, and a lot of that stuff don't work properly. A lot of the features and stuff like that probably don't be on the software that you have on this software. So now I didn't use some bootleg software, so I didn't know. I didn't seen all type of different things in my in my time. But I'm about to get off this live. But I recommend people just get their their knowledge up, get your brain hurt, go hurt your brain. You're gonna need to, unless you're gonna have somebody to say, hey, I'll do it myself, or I'll have somebody else do it. And every time you have somebody else do something for you, it's gonna cost you even more. It's gonna take away from your profit. Every time you have somebody do something for you, for your business, it's gonna take away your profit. I'm gonna say that. It says right here, boom boom, it cost me $800 for one printer. Yep. So, but man, see, well, just hit me up, cause I got some deals, with the CAD software, So anybody need any Alpha Rip software or CAD software, or you need, printer, ink cartridges, ink chips, maintenance tank resetter, maintenance resetter, maintenance main board, motherboard. People need these type of different things. Just let me know. If you watch the channel, need print heads, just hit me up. So use print heads, new ones, we have them. People don't want to spend the money. It's they high, because I don't want to spend the money. Like, that shit costs $1,500. God damn. Man, what's the world coming to? That costs half what the printer costs. But this is how it is. So I don't make the rules. I just bend them. I bend the rules. I bend rules over here. I'm letting you know, I'm gonna bend some rules. You're gonna charge me how much? I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna figure it out. And that's how I bend the rules. Probably cost me, but hey, sometimes within the printing, depends on when you jump into it. If you jumped into it some years before, a lot of those costs and things was easier than now, because now it's getting oversaturated. So everybody's doing DTF. So the price of the market is going up high, especially when you get the corporations that's jumping in. Instead of them being competitors, they just joining forces with each other and controlling the shipping and export. Like, hey, we can ship our stuff together, or we can just, if I say some things, man, you guys will be crazy. Y'all be like, dang, this dude right here. See, if I could drop a bombshell on DTF, you know, I'll drop a bombshell on DTF and be like, dang, he really said that. My channel will be gone. I started this person, that person, this person, that person, this person, that person. But it's not like I'm telling or ratting anybody out, because I don't do that. But I'm just telling you what the market is. So how everybody view the market from their point of views, and what they do off what they scarcity tactic they use is scarcity. You know what I mean? How many we have of these? How many people want them? But how many we gonna sell? This is the price. Y'all figure it out. You know what I mean? We're gonna believe it like that. That's why I can't wait to get to one of these print shows. See, I couldn't get to the print show because I've been so busy swamped with work, and I had a super big order that came in, and I couldn't just leave the customer on stuck. And plus, I had to make sure that my worker was able to get everything up and ready, because there was so many files and stuff and the sizing. So I had to make sure that was right, and that took me 2 days to do that, because I was like, if I hurry to do this by the day, I have enough time to make this trade show. I just want to go down there and check out a couple of different people. I'll say my mic dropped, huh? I don't know what happened. Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened. Jesus. Hold on, my mic dropped. Let me cut that back up. So I don't know if it went up louder. I don't know if you guys still can hear me or not. But I'm trying to get to this trade show, because I'm gonna do some printer reviews. I want to review some printers and ask some questions. And according to the questions I'm gonna ask, you guys gonna get a good ballpark figure of what's going on. So that's why I'm trying to hurry to get to one of these trade shows, but not just the. But anyways, but thank you guys for watching, and join the raffle. Go ahead and purchase the shirt, F.O.M DTF. You can win printer, ink, powder, film, software. You have a chance. It says no mic drop on what you're saying about the industry. Can you hear me now still? Maybe YouTube did that. I want to make sure you can hear me now, so I can won't be talking for nothing. But the industry, man, I just rather keep certain things offline. I'd rather just say it like that. So because, man, we got people who see. I made this video just because I was, it's like, hey, everybody can make this printer. Somebody had hit me up on Facebook. Somebody had hit me up on YouTube, asked me like damn near the same question. So that's why I said it. Don't remove your print heads. Okay. So it looked like do. All right, I had some stuff. Something came through. What's this right here? I got bills. I got bills being paid while I'm on the phone. I gotta go pay these bills. That's crazy. Okay. I figured we can get that taken care of. But yeah, I don't want to say too much. I'm already skating on thin ice. All right, so the people 0 below, shout out to you for just joining the channel, for watching. Who else we got on here that's new right here? Bill, shout out to you, Bill. Shout out to you, David. Shout out to everybody. Lily, what's that say? Lily's girl. Shout out to everybody for joining. Really appreciate you guys from just watching a couple of seconds or whatever. But we about to get out of here. So the people who have these printers, you guys just be careful and keep humidity down. See, right now it's hot. Humidity is hot inside here, but the printer, we're not printing right now. But the reason why too, because I closed this down. I normally leave this door open a little bit to let some of this hot heat out of here. And I normally have my fan inside here too, but it's been hot. So I've been upstairs. So I said, hey, I'm taking everything upstairs. So that's another reason why I washed the ink too. Kind of dry. Looked like it was dry when I did the first nozzle check. So I did another one. And did a power cleaning and whatnot. So it's back cool. But I'm not stressing the printer right now. It's not running. It's not doing no strenuous work. So as long as it's okay. And since it's like this, I'm being lazy today. So I'm not going to do it today. But tomorrow, I'm going to come down and I'm gonna say this what I think for you people that's printing in cold environments and hot environments and climate is changing and you have no control over it or whatever. Um, I ain't gonna say that. But what I would do is I probably wet cap my printer at night just because just wet cap it, and I think that it'll be better because it'll draw whatever's in out. It won't clog up. It won't start to dry because of the heat. I think that'll be what I would do if it's hot. Like so. Anyway, but anyway, guys. So let me get up out of here. Really appreciate you guys for liking and watching the videos. Any training, anything you guys need to know, contact me on the website, and I'm out.